Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. It's here. The Let It Be Super Deluxe box. Finally, the long and winding wait is over. Today, I'm going to review it. I'll unbox this, have a listen to it, compare it to my Let It Be UK version, and behind me I have a 1970 Canadian box set version, and of course the recent remastered. I'm really curious to see how this Super Deluxe box set stands out in terms of sound quality. I mean, the packaging's amazing. So guys, if you haven't already, subscribe. You'll see it there. I'm giving one of these away. Please subscribe. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving this Let It Be Super Deluxe box set away. I'm also giving away the Abbey Road 3 LP 50th anniversary box set. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, if you haven't already, please subscribe now. Let's get started. I'm super excited and pumped to see how this one sounds. We'll see you on the other side. It's finally here, the Let It Be remix by George Martin's son, Giles Martin, along with sound engineer Sam O'Kell. I was super excited to get this. It's been a long time in the making. I know at one point it was supposed to come out as a 50th anniversary, and of course with COVID it was delayed. Now on November 25th, 26th, and 27th on Disney Plus, the Beatles Get Back documentary featuring, of course, the making of this album, and of course the final episode will be the historic and final concert ever by the Beatles on the rooftop of Apple Studios. Can't wait for that, so check that out on Disney Plus in November. Now, like I said before, this was remixed by Giles Martin and Sam O'Kell, mastered by Miles Showell, who have done all the other mastering of the 50th anniversary 50th anniversary Abbey Road, 50th anniversary Sgt. Pepper. Half-speed mastered. Now, of course, it was cut from a digital file. I want everyone to know that, cut from a digital file. What I've done today is I've compared the sound with my Let It Be UK version here, my Mobile Fidelity version, and my 2019 remastered version. And I also have, and it's behind me too, a 1970 Canadian box set, which actually came out first. The box set came out first in 1970 in the UK, in Canada, and in Australia. It never did come out or was released in the United States. So I've compared all of them, and today I want to talk about what I heard and what the differences are. But first, let's have a look at this box. I mean, it's incredible. It's beautiful. As you can see here, a listing of all the tracks on the back. You open it up, and it's big too. It's thick. Opening it up, of course, you've got the remixed Let It Be album. It's accompanied by a wonderful book here. Really want to show you guys this. So here's the front. Here's the back. I'll open it up. A couple of pages, as you can see. And what's really cool about this book as well is that it goes into a track-by-track analysis and overview. So that's really cool to read as well. So when you get a chance, absolutely have a look at this book. It's wonderful. Now it's accompanied, I actually bought the Get Back book as well. Incredible. I mean, the photos and everything that's in there. I spent all last night reading it, just really enjoyed that. But here's the book from the actual Super Deluxe box. Then it also comes with the Get Back sessions by Glenn Johns. Now this Get Back sessions, it's been bootlegged for the last 40 years. It's been out there for a long time. Here's the track listing there. See, I'll read it off, like One After 909, Don't Let Me Down, I Dig a Pony, I've Got a Feeling, Get Back, For You Blue, Teddy Boy, Two of Us, Maggie May, Dig It, Let It Be, The Long and Winding Road, and Get Back. So this one was actually produced by George Martin and Glenn Johns. So again, like I said, this has been around for many years now, but I think it's really cool that they use the use this picture from from years ago. If you guys, Beatles fans, you know this one. And then they have the Get Back Apple sessions in a gatefold. You can see here the Apple sessions, rehearsals, and Apple jams. Here's the back. And the gatefold as well. So it's a lovely package, and I've spent all day listening to these albums, so I definitely want to give you a review of how I feel they sound compared to the other Let It Be albums that I have. The 12th and final studio album by the Beatles, 3 singles off that album: Get Back, The Long and Winding Road, and Let It Be. I mean, what more can you say? This has been one of the most, I think, mysterious albums out of the 12 studio albums the Beatles have ever produced and released, only because there's been a lot of, I guess, I don't know about criticism, but just speculation on, the mood of the recording. And I think it has a lot to do with when the rehearsals began. So the rehearsals began in the Twickenham Film Studio, because they're going to be filming the movie that would accompany this album as well, by Michael Lindsay Hogg. And the studio itself was big, it was cold, I mean, it was massive, and I don't think anyone was really happy there. They were obviously used to either recording at Abbey Road or their Apple studios. It got to a point where George Harrison, if you don't know the history, walked off and left, and of course eventually came back, but he came back because the Beatles agreed to record the rest of the album at their Apple studios and have Billy Preston there, who's of course now known as the 5th Beatle on this album, on keyboards, to record the rest of the songs. So I'm curious to see how Peter Jackson put together the footage from the original Michael Lindsay Hogg movie or documentary. I think it was something like 56 hours of footage he's able to review and go through. So that's going to be fascinating as well. So take a look at that, like I mentioned at the top, on Disney Plus, November 25th, the 26th, and the 27th. Looking forward to that as well. Now, the Get Back sessions. Glenn Johns was part of the Get Back sessions, and I showed you this here. I'll show it to you again. He was asked to put together the Get Back sessions to accompany the movie that Michael Lindsay Hogg was doing, and he did that, and they were all rejected. Now here's the album here. Like I said before, it was been bootlegged for years, and then after that they hired none other than Phil Spector to do the production on the rest of the tracks. He did the overdubs, he did his wall of sound on 4 of the tracks as well, as we all know, and it's interesting today. I mean, like I said, I've broken down all the albums that I have here and compared them to the remix. This is the Giles Martin remix, again mastered by Miles Showell. And I will tell you guys, this is the album to have, to listen to. It's the preeminent one to have. I think this is the Let It Be album in the Beatles canon. It's the one that sounds the best. I mean, you start with Across the Universe. It's so even, it's clear, it's precise. The acoustics are crisp. I love John's voice, his vocals in this. The orchestra sounds beautiful. I mean, some of the past, you look at the George Harrison All Things Must Pass remix that just came out. I did a review on that. It was a mess. This is not a mess. This one was done very, very well. It was mixed superb by Giles Martin. Incredible, all in, guys. Very defined, just very bright, very clear. The vinyl is incredible. Billy Preston's keyboard, solid. Ringo's drums, very pronounced, very solid. Again, I mean, Let It Be. Again, the piano is so crisp. The instruments are all so balanced and so even. The background vocals are very consistent, very tight. The guitars just sound so awesome on the Let It Be track. And you got the Long and Winding Road. again, so much more clarity on this pressing, on this remix. Very well balanced. The wall of sound has more clarity. Very balanced again. The orchestra sounds great. I mean, it's not muddy compared to. I mean, I have the Mobile Fidelity one. I feel this one a little bit EQ'd. Just doesn't compare. I mean, the remastered, 2009 remastered, a digital remastered, forget about it. No comparison. And I mean, the only one I think second would be the UK version I have here. Sounds great. But again, not as clear, not as precise. This is the go-to copy. Very bright, vocals are very bright. They did it incredible. So if you only want to buy one Let It Be album, this is the one, guys. You need to get the Giles Martin remix. It's a no-brainer. And I didn't mention at the top either, there is also a special Let It Be EP that was unreleased by Glenn Johns as well. And it's really cool because it's actually a 45 RPM cut. The songs, Don't Let Me Down, the new mix of the original single, Let It Be, another new mix of the original single. You've got Across the Universe, unreleased Glenn Johns mix, and I Me Mine, an unreleased Glenn John mix, all cut on 45 RPM. Sounds incredible as well. What value? Great sounding album. Again, like I said, nothing's muddy. They didn't super compress this album. It wasn't super compressed at all. It was done the way it should be done. Go out and buy it if you're a big Beatles fan. You won't be disappointed. Enjoy it. It's incredible. That's all I can say. You're going to love this album. It is worth the price of admission. So until next time, guys, turn the music up, or turn this album up, spin it and turn it up loud. Until next time, we'll see you again.